Hello everyone, and I'm sure you'll be pleased to hear this video is about the Rover SD1 Vitesse. So it's been quite a while since we've done a video on this. Montego has mainly gotten in the way. So what I'm going to do today is I had some footage that I'd saved over the last few months of just little jobs I'd done in the meantime, and we'll do a quick walk around today to show you exactly where we're up to. Right, we're going to get this fuel inlet sorted out today. Out the roads, air filter. Let you see the proper bodge that we done to get it on the road. Yeah, so it's not the. Let me just bring the phone around. There you go. I bet nobody's ever seen that before. So yeah, I just cut that out so we had a straight path for fuel line to run, because with that on, it basically clamps it nearly completely closed. So yeah, that was just a make do. I mean, it does work, it does function, you know. So, but we've got a proper union out this one here. So we'll be sticking that on today, and that'll route the pipe backwards and downwards. So that should solve that problem. Then I was going to get a new carburetor, air filter housing anyway. So that'll just get replaced in due course. There we go, that should work. Next job is going to be sorting out this feed for the fuel pump, which is just sitting down here at the moment. So you might remember, if you watched my earlier video for the MOT, that we lost we lost the feed to the fuel pump on the way. So yeah, we didn't get very far and it broke down, and I just done a very temporary repair. So you know, we could get down to the MOT station. So yeah, I just used a crimp connector there. So what I want to do is I want to try and make a bit of a more permanent repair. So what we'll do is we'll take that out, we'll reconnect those two wires again, so then that's the loom back to how it was. And then what I'll do now, I've got an offcut here of a connector. So this one, I actually just nicked it off the old window regulator. So that'll plug into there, and then I'll just attach that to that one there, so that pump's detachable. So that's the plan anyway, make that a wee bit tidier. Yep, no fuel leaks, so that's good. We'll leave it running for a wee bit anyway. But I think I'll be fine. From that, and obviously the wiring must be fine, because the fuel pumps were in the way there. So yeah, I've just tied it in down there. I mean, that isn't the end of that. I will actually put some of this conduit in eventually for it, but I just wanted to you know, get that in there and get the connection south before we went any further. That's pretty good. Right, next job on the Rover. We're going to make up just a wee plate there for the boot. It's like a wee, I don't know what it was, probably a drain plug or something like that. I ripped it out when I was doing all the welding, and it's noisy as hell. So yeah, I mean, it's just going to be a wee circular plate I make, and I'll just bond it in. Don't know if these were maybe removable at one point, but who knows. That's what's going to happen with this one. Right, there we have it. So that's that plate made up now, sealed in. I'll get some paint over it once the Tiger Flex is Tiger Seal, Tiger Flex. What's called? Yeah, Tiger Seal. Once the Tiger Seal has dried. Right, onto this bit next. So this bit here you probably clocked earlier. I'd just finished welding off on that, and what was actually happening was the seal up there was leaking, but I knew the car was going to go in and get painted and the windows removed and everything, the seal sorted. So I've left it after the paint job to sort this out. So it doesn't actually need a new weld, that just needs a wee bit of seam sealer along there. As you actually see, there was plates put in there. So yeah, I just need to get all that rust, surface, it's just basically surface rust, get that back off of there, get a coat of primer on, seam sealer, and then some of this blue hammer and then there's other wee bits to do in here. You can maybe see just to clean up in the corner, and then we'll get some sound deadening in this because there's a lot of noise off that diff that you hear without it. Right, so that's it with the Built Hammer Hydrate 80 on it. So that's just a rust converter I've been using on the Maestro and in the earlier days of this project. So yeah, that'll just convert any little bits of mist there. It's quite a difficult bit to get into, so we'll let that go off and then we'll get some paint on it. Right, so that's some top coat on those last sections that had some rust on them. So it's rough and ready, but it's finished off. So we'll get the carpets and any trimming around here. That's going to be the next job. Right, we just got some clips. That's the side carpets, and they've just had a hoover and a quick clean over, but they'll get a proper shampoo further down the line. I've got the wood bits there, you know, that go in the boot as a false floor. But we seem to be missing the carpet that goes on top of that, so I'm just going to give this a wee clean up next. Car's always going to get a proper detail when it's back from the paint shop, but we'll get some of this cleaned in the meantime. Good few years of grime and stuff on those, I think. Right, another wee job I'm going to take care of on the Rover SD1. Badges. So I just assumed after I got it painted that badges would be 10 a penny, there'd be hundreds on eBay and they'd be like a tenner each or something. Well, that is not the case. These are actually really hard to come by, as is the bonnet badge. Bonnet badge is actually quite expensive. So I found a brand new bonnet badge, so no worries there, but these, I can't find any of these. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to have a go at refurbing them. I've got a spare couple in the garage as well, if I happen to make a mistake. But the plan's going to be, I'll zoom in a wee bit, see if you can see. So yeah, I mean, they're definitely seen better days. They're black round outside, and then you've got this silver, you know, for the letters. So the plan's going to be, I'm going to clean them up, and I'm going to flat them just with a, I don't know, not too aggressive a sandpaper on that. So to start with, I'll give them a spray over with some black plastic paint. I've got a rattle can already out in the garage, so we'll do that. And then I thought, why don't we have a go using this? So this was the chrome wrap that I used on the Escort. If you've seen that video, the body side mouldings, they were minging, they deteriorated really badly. So rather than try and paint them, I used this, and this worked out really well. And I'm just looking out the window at the moment, and it's still all on, it hasn't come off. The only other possibility I could have done was, there was a chrome pen I bought for the Mark III Astra, and that looked really good to start with. But then it kind of deteriorated a little bit with age. There was no way of protecting that. It kind of faded a wee bit and it wasn't so good. So I thought, well, we'll do the wrap. It's obviously just going to be a wee bit time consuming, but my thoughts were, you know, just lay that straight on top of it like that. so it sticks on, and then somehow try and cut the letters out. So it might take a while, but I think it could look quite cool. I mean, chrome might look naff on it, who knows, but we'll give it a go anyway. If it does look alright, I mean, and I don't like the chrome, I suppose I could get like a bit of silver vinyl, something like that, but as there is chrome around the rest of the car, you know, I might get away with it. So wish me luck on this one. Note to yourself, don't use cellulose thinners on these because it doesn't like it. Reacted a wee bit with the surface, so I'll not use any more of that, and hopefully the sandpaper will sort that out. Right, so that's both sides kind of sorted now. Yeah, doesn't look too bad. And this is a finished view from the boot badges. I did actually see a Rover one appear on eBay shortly after I shot this video, but anyway, it's all done now. So I think that's looking pretty decent. The tape I use isn't very good. See, that has actually started to come off there. So I'll need to take that double-sided tape off and maybe get a bit of a better brand. It's maybe just because it's cold and it's been damp when I've been putting these on. But at least that's done. Tailpipe is on the radar to get completed this year because I hate it and it's carrying in fumes. This is leaking in a huge amount of water. So this is probably going to get removed and resealed. It was fitted with no sealant for some reason after it was repainted, so I've no idea why they fitted the window without any sealant on it, so that's a problem. So at the moment the boot is getting really wet. You won't see it because I dried it off yesterday when I had it out in a spin, but yeah, it basically pulls water in both of those areas, which isn't ideal as they were just painted. So there's a wee bit of work to do there. Parcel shelf I've looked out is here. We have the carpet for that, but again, that is getting wet, so I took that out. So there's going to be a big push on that, important that we get that done. In fact, you can actually see how wet it is down there. I've got a video of it all pissing in, so that's not ideal, so that needs to get done. So we got a new air filter, an air filter housing there, so that looks a wee bit better than what was on it. I mean, these do tend to rust after a while of being left in this environment, but certainly for meantime it looks a hell of a lot better. We had a split there on that hose that goes to the heater matrix just underneath it, and we had a wee bit of a leak, so all I've done is cut the end of the pipe and then pushed that over, so that seems to be fine now. We got the strap to secure the water bottle in because that was loose. Been doing a wee bit of work on the bonnet as well, so you'll see there's a new old stock bonnet badge, so that really sets the front end off. Headlamp eyebrows here, I did actually order all the clips, only 11 turned up and I need 12, so that side's now on. They're brand new as well. This one's just been cleaned up. We're missing the grill there for the vent, that's in the back seat at the moment, so that just needs to be cleaned up there. So that's hiding down there, so that just needs to be cleaned up and painted. Now on the interior, I managed to get some new buttons for this, so there was a few buttons that were missing, so that was a bit of a pain. So they're all in there now. I mean, I guess they don't work because there's no fuel injection, so you know, the readout that you'll see on there, I mean, it doesn't really do anything, but at least that's another one done. We've also got these chrome sill plates in as well. We were waiting on the screws and the little plastic inserts that they screw into, so at least they're done now, so that also tidies that up somewhat. And I think the last job this year will probably be get these door mouldings on. They're all sitting over here at the moment, so I need to get these cleaned up. I need to get these cleaned up, both sides, get some adhesive tape and then get them fitted on, but again I'll need to be done in the dry because we don't really want them falling off. And we need to find one of these. We are missing a badge from the centre of the wheel, so that's a bit of a pain. So yeah, lots of just little bits and pieces to do. Oh, and we're missing a wee bracket in here. I still haven't managed to source one of them, the one that goes into the car, so we need to get that. But overall, you know, I'm still picking away at it. We're making a wee bit of progress. It's taxed, so it's on the road, so I'm going to use it again and see if we're running any more issues with it. We had it out yesterday and it drove like a dream, to be fair. So wish us luck on the next bit of the project.